Weakness is causing you everything. It's costing you everything. Weakness and comfort is the most dangerous weapons against becoming great. Now, I want you to understand something. That the more you stay comfortable, the more you stay weak, the less you become great. Now, everybody knows what to do. Everybody knows to get up, work hard, dedicate yourself. Everybody knows to do these things. But the second they hear something is hard or something seems hard, they give up. If you can't self-motivate, how can you win against the person who can? How can you win against the person who can wake up and self-motivate himself? See, why do you need someone to come and baby you? Someone to come and baby you and say, hey, it'll be all right. Why do you constantly need that? You have to imagine if that person was gone or whatever that source was that was motivating you, how will you win? If you can't handle your own problems and stress, if you can't handle your own pain, you can't expect someone else to do it. No one else is going to come and handle your pain for you. You're going to have to be the one to handle it. If everybody could reach the place that you're trying to reach, then it's not valuable, is it? If everybody could reach and do what you're trying to do, it loses its value, then what's the whole point? That's the whole reason it's hard. If everything was easy, everyone would have it, and then it loses its value. Everything breaks. That's the whole system. The only reason it's value is because everyone can't get there. Everyone can't do it. That's the reason why you should keep trying and keep moving so that you can come out on the end at all costs. No matter what problem you're having, no matter what you're going through, you need to be able to sit down and you need to tell yourself, okay, I am the one who's going to get me out. You need to even think of things that will make you mad. I can recall events inside of my own brain, inside of my own mind, and recall events and I won't have to sleep for days. I can recall events in my mind where I can't sleep for days and I can be motivated. I'm mad, I'm angry, I'm pissed off. It's 6 a.m. I wake up at 6:01 angry and get to work. Now, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, all of them. So I want you to genuinely think inside of your mind. For once, if you put down the distractions, the noise, the TikTok, the Pornhub, all of the garbage which is stealing and making you weak, it seems like nobody truly wants to win but me. Seems like nobody wants to truly win. And I guess I'm so hard in telling some of these people to cut out the bullshit because I'm so hard on myself. Not for 1 second have I been weak on myself. Not for 1 second have I laid around in comfort. Not for 1 second. You need to decide once and for all that you can recreate yourself to being a being that can self-motivate. This is an art. This is a skill. This is a superpower. This is a superpower of the elites. This is a superpower of those who are in charge of the world. They know how to self-motivate. They don't need constant stimulation and constant videos after video to motivate them to do what they need to do. You know what you need to do. You need to just get up and do it. If you need someone to come and baby you, if you need someone to come and help you up and pat you on the back and feed you with a pacifier and give you your bib and then wipe you off after you regurgitate on yourself, after you keep throwing up your baby milk, well, then you're going to lose. You have a choice. So when these clients and these people come to me and say, Preme, oh, this and that, I'm struggling with pornography, this and that, I'm like, bro, I say, okay, what is your goals? Or what are you trying to achieve with this? He said, well, I asked him, I say, okay, you watching all of this pornography, you watching all of this and you jacking off. Are you talking to women? What are you doing? He said, well, yeah, I'm talking to women, but I'm not focused on women. I'm trying to get closer to God. So I'm like, bro, I say, okay, so you're not focused on women, but you spend all of your free time on Pornhub and jacking off to them and asking me, how do you quit Pornhub and jacking off? But somehow women is not your main focus. How does this make sense? This is the weak mindset, this crippling weak mindset which people are trying to purport. And this is what they do. This is how they keep allowing themselves to get even weaker and weaker. They hang around with other weak people, they hang around with other disgusting people, and they huddle up together. So all of a sudden it becomes it's so okay to be disgusting. Because their whole friend group and their whole circle is all disgusting, full of disgusting people. So all of a sudden now it's so easy to become disgusting. Weakness and comfort is costing you everything, and until you get rid of it, you won't succeed. Motivation is actually kind of fleeting, but you can self-motivate all the time. You could drop down and hit 50 push-ups. I guarantee you'll feel motivated and feel like the man after that. You could drop down and do push-ups and go for a walk and think and feel motivated. See, this is an art you must learn. This is a skill you must learn. And until you learn this, I don't know what else to tell you. You're going to continue to rely on motivation from an outside source. You need to self-motivate now. You don't have time to self-loathe. You don't have time to self-pity yourself. You need to be very, very strict on yourself. You're going to face some consequences. There is no light without dark. People don't seem to understand this. They think everything is sunshine and rainbows, but they think everything is sunshine and rainbows until the rain and darkness come out. Everybody's afraid and cower away. How is it that you're a man and you're afraid of pain and hard? Why does it have to be easy? Why can't it be hard, pain and suffering, and you smile through the pain and emerge? For 80% of every superhero movie that you watch, every superhero, every anime protagonist, all of them, for 80% of the show, they were defeated. So how do you expect to become great without some pain and suffering? How do you expect to become great without first seeing results, going through the darkness, being ignored, not making any money, not doing this and that, not seeing results that you want? But it's the weak mindset. It's Friday. What are you doing? Are you trying to get rich? Are you trying to make money? What are you doing? You're at the height of your capabilities. God is sitting down watching and saying, who can self-motivate without me? Who can use the actual power that I gave him and still do those things? Who can go through the pain and suffering and still smile and still self-motivate and get through and solve his own problems? God is looking down, and the universe is looking down, looking like, who can I reward? Okay, I'm gonna reward Preme. He's self-motivated, he's going through hardship, and he still keep going. People around him dying, people around him getting sick, and he still keep going. So we reward Preme. Are you training? What are you doing? Which these people are trying to verily get rid of. They're causing it to themselves. Because I had an epiphany. I sat here and I meticulously thought this out, because I'm Preme and I think everything out, and I'm an absolute professional, and I'm one of the best orators on the earth. I thought this out and I said, unhappiness and all these things come from your own consciousness. It comes from you saying you're going to do something, and you know you want to achieve something or do something, and you keep putting it off and you never do it. Your consciousness is sitting all of that inside of your mind. It's sitting all of it. It's sitting all of it inside your mind to the point where if you don't do it, you'll feel a nagging feeling. It's a disgusting feeling inside yourself that you know you're supposed to do something, you didn't do it. You need to adopt this mindset. Now, this is why I talk a lot about the mind, because it truly stems in the mind. I keep, like, as much as I want to get on here and teach people skills and say, teach people a new business mechanism, or as much as I want to teach those things and teach all of the talk about women and all this stuff, it still comes from the mind. Like, even teaching people how to make money, it comes from the mind. Some people's not even going to do it. Teaching people how to scale their business, it's all in their mind. Some people still won't do it. It is really the mind. It's really the mind. They don't understand truly that it's their own psyche making them depressed and sad. Depression is not this thing that just falls out the sky and stops you from working. It's not. And until you get rid of that, you'll stay in a weak mindset. I'm trying to break you free out of the matrix mindset. Out of the matrix mind, the slave mind. That's what I'm gonna use your terms that you listen to. The slave mind, the terms that you listen to online, the slave mind or the devil mind, whatever it may be, it's this enemy out here that wants you to stay weak. The enemy wants you to stay weak. The enemy wants you to genuinely not even work on the things that you know you're supposed to work on. It wants you to not train. It wants you to not work hard. It wants you to not try and make money. Because the second you do, the second you start to make more money, the second you start to train, the second you start to become strong, you become a threat to them. That's what they don't want. They don't want you to be a threat. This is how you become valuable. That you become so strong and capable to the point where the enemy is afraid. That is how you become valuable. That is how you become a man. Becoming a man is not all about finance, but we all have to participate in the game of money. So any man that's not trying to make money or trying to make more money than ever before, you're wasting your time. What else are you trying to do then? How are you spending all your free time then? You can't only be training. You need to be trying to make money or build something actively. What are you doing? All of it. Women steals from the mind. You need to control your mind if you want women. You need to control your mind if you want money, more money. You need to control your mind if you want respect. All of it is mind control. So this is why a very select few people truly understand the powers of the mind. And I get on here and I talk about these things in depth. Now I have the free Telegram. It's also in the link in the description. You can join it if you want to. If you're not, then just stay where you're at. I couldn't care less. But I'm still talking about your mind here. Self-motivation comes from your mind.